March 2024, a scientific journal formally retracted a paper that claimed to have found the world's oldest pyramid. The announcement landed like a thunderclap. Pyramid was in Indonesia, and the retraction wasn't about the site itself, it was about how the dating was done. The evidence that seemed to rewrite history was built on a fundamental mistake. How did a team of researchers claim that a terraced hill in West Java was a 27,000-year-old pyramid older than anything else on Earth? In October 2023, a paper landed in the journal Archaeological Prospection. Its title was bold, Gunung Padang, a multi-layer pyramid. Lead author geologist Danny Hani Hillman Natawijaya argued the hill wasn't natural. It was built in stages. The deepest layer, he claimed, was 27,000 years old. That would make it older than Göbekli Tepe, older than the last ice age, older than anything humans were supposed to have built. The claim would rewrite the entire timeline of human civilization. The site itself is striking: volcanic stone columns, each the size of a person, stacked along terraces. Locals call it Pundan Barundaka stepped pyramid, but mainstream archaeology saw it as a natural hill with some human modification. Hillman's team drilled deep cores into the hill, pulled out cylindrical samples, and ran radiocarbon dating. The lab results arrived on a quiet afternoon. The numbers were staggering. The dates came back deep: 14,000 years, 18,000 years, 27,000 years. The paper announced that the hill had been sculpted by human hands across 3 distinct phases, ending 27,000 years ago. National Geographic covered it. The Guardian covered it. Claim that a pyramid in Indonesia predated Egypt's pyramids by 25,000 years was everywhere. The world was captivated, but some archaeologists felt a chill of doubt. Paper passed peer review and made headlines worldwide. It was sensational, and it was about to unravel. But the paper wasn't just controversial, it was retracted. What triggered that rare step? The flaw wasn't in the machine or a miscalculation. It was something more basic, like mistaking the age of a tree for the age of a house built from its wood. The analogy is simple but devastating. You cannot date a building by the age of the ground it stands on. The radiocarbon dates came from soil samples taken from layers of broken rock and dirt. There were no artifacts, no tools, no charcoal from a human fire, no bones. Just organic matter that had accumulated naturally over thousands of years. Radiocarbon dating tells you how old the organic material is. It does not tell you if a human placed it there. The soil was 27,000 years old. But the arrangement of stones above it could have happened much later. Imagine finding a layer of dirt under a modern house. You date the dirt at 10,000 years old. That doesn't mean the house is 10,000 years old. It means the dirt is old. The same logic applied at Gunung Padang. The team had dated the hill's natural soil, not the construction of the pyramid. It was a classic case of correlation, not implying causation. Archaeologists pointed this out immediately. The journal's editors agreed. The paper was retracted in March 2024. The retraction did not come suddenly. It was the result of months of scrutiny. The retraction sent a shockwave through the alternative archaeology community, but for mainstream scientists, it was a textbook case of overinterpreting data. Critics argued the paper should never have passed peer review. The radiocarbon dates came from soil with no artifacts or man-made features, just natural organic matter. Without a clear link to human activity, the dates could only tell the age of the soil, not any structure. If Gunung Padang isn't a 27,000-year-old pyramid, what is it, and why do 34 Indonesian archaeologists question the whole project? So if the pyramid story is false, is the site ordinary? Not quite. The site is a natural volcanic hill with columnar jointing basalt columns formed when lava cooled. It looks man-made, but it's a geological formation. The columns rise like organ pipes, their surface is rough and weathered by centuries of rain and wind. Stand there and you'll see the columns rising like a frozen waterfall, their hexagonal shapes fitting together perfectly, a natural wonder that mimics human architecture. Later, an ancient culture modified the upper layers, shaping the terraces and bringing in pottery. Those pottery fragments have been dated to around 45 BCE to 22 CE, roughly 2,000 years ago. Interesting, but not world-changing. The pyramid claim collapsed because the evidence didn't support it. The real story: how ancient people shaped this volcanic landscape, why they chose this site, what rituals they performed, remains unsolved. That quieter story is more beautiful, in its way a testament to human ingenuity within nature's limits. In 2024, 34 Indonesian archaeologists signed an open letter criticizing the project. They said the research lacked archaeological context and warned that drilling into sacred sites damaged cultural heritage. The controversy wasn't just about science, it was about how we tell history. A sensational claim got attention. The slower, quieter work of archaeology digging, classifying, dating pottery doesn't make headlines. It requires patience, humility, and a willingness to let the evidence speak slowly. But it's the only way to get the story right. The mystery of Gunung Padang is still there. It's just not the mystery the headlines promised, and that might be the most important lesson of all. So next time you hear about a discovery that rewrites history, ask how they got their dates. Pause and consider the source of the numbers. Are they from soil or from human hands? Sometimes the biggest mystery is the one we create ourselves.